Welcome to the third Crypt Breaker devlog. We've added player leaning, which allows for greater knowledge of your surroundings, as well as making you feel like a sneaky guy. We've also added more functionality to the editor, such as panning and zooming, so you and our level designers can make larger and more complex levels. Another feature in the editor is logging errors when loading a level, instead of just crashing. One of our commenters asked us to go into more technical detail. Coding time! The level editor allows you to place walls. The walls are contained in a mesh which is composed of triangles connected by points, also known as vertices. When you drag out a line with your mouse, it adds the start and end positions to the list of vertices and then adds the ID of the vertices to a temporary list. When generating the level, the code duplicates the vertices and moves them upwards, and then, using the temporary list of connections, it links them together into a mesh. This mesh is then used to generate collisions so you can't walk through walls. And with this collider, a navigation mesh is generated for the enemies to use. This is all abstracted so that no one has to directly interact with this code. Instead, you interact with simple functions. In code, a wall is just typing advert twice, and then connect them with add connection. Abstraction is one of the most important parts of keeping your code readable and easy to work with. Another key aspect of coding is bug fixing. So many bugs popped up. So many. For example, the enemies would head to the wrong spot when going back to its patrol route. Easy fix, just forgot to add the offset. Oh, they're doing something? Just gotta reset the rotation and position when they're close enough and bam, it all works. Another bug was that this fancy new editor grid wouldn't align with the actual grid. This now took some effort. First, setting the floor texture to the grid. This clearly didn't align. Next, the grid was drawn with code, which worked when the editor was stationary, but when panning left or upwards, it'd get cut off. Finally, the texture was offset in shader instead of the position. This worked, however this made the lines and circles drawn by code turn white, which is how it remains currently. Anyway, that's it for coding time! Everyone on the team met up to solidify the general story and ideas for the game. We are still changing and laying the groundwork for it, but the basics are that you're a guy working in cybersecurity who develops a skin disease and decides to sneak up the tower to find a doctor that can cure your condition. Our artists have been working on some sprites such as this desk, which has to be drawn from all sides to be mapped to a 3D model, as well as this decorations and this cool cyber sword. I wonder what its purpose is. Our musician made the music, which you've been hearing throughout this devlog. Speaking of this devlog, it's now over. There are a lot less new features in this devlog, as our coder has been working on improving the level editor and fixing bugs. Once we finish the level editor, progress should speed up significantly. See you in 2 weeks. Bye.